مساء الخير وأهلا بيكم مشاهدينا وحلقة جديدة من برنامج صناع الفرصة. صناع الفرصة النهاردة هيلتقي واحدة من أهم الخبرات الأجنبية على المستوى العالمي. يمكن احنا بنتكلم طول الوقت عن سياحة المؤتمرات والمعارض وقد ايه هي مهمة لدعم أي اقتصاد وطني. المعارض والمؤتمرات سياحة بتبنى عليها اقتصاد دول في جذب العملة الصعبة. النهاردة هيبقى معانا لقاء مهم جدا هنتعرف عليه أو هنتعرف من خلاله احنا فين في هذا الزخم وفي هذه السياحة. هيعقد على أرض مصر خلال شهر أكتوبر القادم إن شاء الله واحد من أهم المؤتمرات العالمية للهيدروجين الأخضر. هيبقى معانا النهاردة ضيفة مهم جدا، هي CEO لمنظمة أفريكا فيراين، المسؤول الأول عن إقامة هذا المعرض والمؤتمر العالمي على أرض مصر. أهلا بيكي معانا.
Thanks for having me.
ما هي طبيعة
Welcome, Mrs. Claudia, the CEO of Africa Firayin organization in Egypt today.
Yes, we are the German African Business Association. Last year we celebrated our 90th anniversary, so we are 91 years old already. We do have about 500 company members. The big ones that you might know, they are called Siemens, Bosch, Volkswagen. These are the ones that you might know. But you might also know that the backbone of the German economy is the small and medium-sized enterprises. So a lot of them are small and medium-sized enterprises in Germany. But we are also becoming more and more European. That means we also do have members from France, from Belgium, from Denmark, from all other European countries, and we are becoming more and more African as well, because we do have a lot of African members as well. You might know Mina Farm, for example, an Egyptian company, is also a member of our organization. So, and what we do for our members, we do support them when they are doing business or in African countries. And for example, when German companies are searching for businesses in African countries, they mostly want to engage with government representatives from African countries, or they're also searching for local partners. And like the Egyptian companies, for example, like Mina Farm, they are searching for their German counterparts, partners in Germany. So we are having the platforms where they can interact and engage to do business then at the end in African countries. That's what we do.
17 عام عمر المنظمة، منهم 17
Could you tell me more about Africa Firayin and its nature in promoting trade and economic with African countries?
Yes, most of our members are from the energy sector. That's why our energy conference is the most relevant one. And as you rightly said, this will be the third edition with a focus on hydrogen, right? And it will be the first on the African continent, and the first one being in Cairo. It's well established, and we used to have like 10 to 15 African delegations from all other African countries that are into hydrogen. So we expect them also here in Cairo. And the outcome of our conferences, let me give you an example from Namibia. Namibia has a very big hydrogen project, which is called Hyphen. And a German company that is called Enertruck is also involved in this project. And it all started in one of our conferences. This is really a success story, and we hope to tell a lot of success stories here from Egypt and other countries where they started in Cairo. This would be the best outcome ever for the upcoming conference.
How do you see work in Africa today?
Oh, it's rising. In general, you mean, with all the other sectors. You know, in Germany, we do have a problem in the German media because it's still about hunger crisis and catastrophes. If you compare it with the media like BBC or CNN, they sign a whole different picture. In fact, in Germany, we need Africa for when it comes to energy, when it comes to labor market and so many other things, we cannot, the energy transition cannot function without Africa. So I see really the potential is so high, and everybody who's not investing in African countries or who's not doing business in African countries is far behind, to be honest.
Choosing Cairo to host the conference is Africa Vereine's choice, or do you search for a city that has the qualifications to host like this huge event?
You know, the decision for Cairo for this conference, it was very easy, to be honest. First of all, the conditions when it comes to hydrogen are the best in Egypt compared to all the other African countries, right? So this was the first marking point that when it comes to hydrogen, I would say Egypt has the best conditions, the best frameworks. There are so many projects going on already. So that was very easy. The second thing is we also have a very good partner here. We found so many partners already. And I can say our decision to do this conference for the whole African continent in Cairo was the best decision ever, because we just started promoting it and we see so many companies and people coming up who want to attend. It's really amazing. I think it was the best decision we made.
What are the main themes that will be discussed this year's conference, and what about the exhibition will focus on?
Oh, there will be so many topics, you know. It will be about who will be the off-takers, what has to be done locally, what frameworks do we need, the financing, of course, who do we have to bring on the table to start projects, to accelerate projects, to really get things done. We have to... there will be so many different, all aspects when it comes to hydrogen will be covered for sure. We will have country roundtables, we will have, a lot.
Okay. A lot of things.
What is the importance of green hydrogen for Africa in general and in particular for Egypt?
I think hydrogen is... it's so relevant for Africa. Let me take once again the example from Namibia. You know, we are covering all the 55 countries, right? But given the example of Namibia, it has only 3 million inhabitants. And, you know, companies, they always think about markets. The market is too small, really too small. But when it comes to hydrogen now, it's an opportunity for this country to really get big business out of it. You know, even the market being too small, but also perfect conditions for hydrogen. And, you know, the whole world is now eager and greedy to start with hydrogen. And Africa has the perfect conditions. It has the sun, it has the wind. You know, to produce hydrogen, you need these green energy projects, solar and wind power. And where are the conditions better than on the African continent? And especially Egypt has perfect conditions. And is, you know, the industrialization is so far already. So that's why to start with it, with the big projects, Egypt has the best framework, I guess.
هل الاعتماد على الهيدروجين
Is
الأخضر
the green hydrogen is the essential choice after the high cost of energy source?
It's still high cost because nobody really started yet. That makes it, you know, solar before was high cost. Now there's so much solar, so it became cheaper and cheaper. It will be the same with hydrogen. We have to start, you know, and we need it for the energy transition of the whole world. We need it. So we can't even... it's not a choice. We have to do it for the energy transition. It is expensive now, and so many factors make it expensive, but as the point that we started, really doing it more and more, it will be the same like the solar story.
Yes.
So it's the next step.
Yes. من هم شركاء
Who are Africa Vereins main local and abroad sponsors?
In general, our main sponsors are even our board members. So they are like Volkswagen, Siemens Energy, Siemens Healthineers, Bosch. We do have a lot of sponsors. But, we also have, like, for example, the Energy Conference. The last years, even Sweden, the Egyptian company, was one of our main sponsors for the last energy conferences. And, so it's not only German companies anymore. And for the hydrogen conference, we also have Orascom on board already. We have Petrojet on board already. We do have German companies like KSB Pumps already, and CDM Smith is on board. So we do have a lot of sponsors already, but we hope to have some more. And some are in the making already.
Please tell me who will assist the INP to organize this event in Egypt.
Yes, it will be Masterpoint. We chose Masterpoint because we know that they are very professional, and we see already from what Masterpoint has delivered yet, we are so happy that we chose the right partner for this conference. INP is our strategic partner, and we are so happy because we know the representatives from INP for so many years already, and we thought we can only do it with INP and with no other partner. And we're very happy because it's really fantastic, the cooperation, perfect.
أخيرا بتتوقعي إيه من المؤتمر ده في
Eventually, what will you expect from this event in Egypt, and what is the qualifications that you need to make this event successful?
To make this event successful, we need high-level representatives. That's always the most important point. We need government representatives on a high level. We need company representatives, so that means CEOs from the most relevant companies, right? We do need some minister delegations from other African countries. And I think if we have these relevant stakeholders, we also do have, for example, she committed already, one of the most important German professors when it comes to energy, Professor Grimm. She is one of the 5 most relevant experts on energy in Germany. So she will deliver the keynote. She confirmed already. We are very happy about that. And if we have all these stakeholders together, I think then we can really write a success story, and then we can really start. We can tell the same success stories that we told already about the Namibian project, and a lot more projects that will start from this conference on. That would be my wish.
What's the protocol today?
Yeah, we signed today the cooperation protocol based on a shared desire to strengthen cooperation between national and international institutions in the field of sustainable development, clean energy, and future industries. We agreed as Afrika Verein and the Ministry of Public Business Sector of the Arab Republic of Egypt. And we are very happy about this agreement.
هل حضرتك عارفة
Do you know that Kima factory in Egypt is the first factory to produce green hydrogen?
That is also another reason why we chose Cairo for this conference, because this can tell a story from the history, where it all started, and then now to write the future now for hydrogen. This would be the perfect success stories.
Mrs. Claudia Voss, thank you very much. Thank you.